Hey everybody, I'm Liz Phalp, the Green Smoothie Goddess. So I want to share something with you that kind of surprised me. I was looking at a study that was done on New Year's resolutions, and it showed that 45% of Americans actually set New Year's resolutions. And I was thinking about this number, and I guess it's kind of a good percentage, 45%, but I was kind of disappointed. I thought more people than that would do that. And I was thinking about why. And another number that came out of this study is that only 8% of people succeed in their New Year's resolutions, actually have success in what they set out to do. So that's probably got a lot to do with it. So if we're, setting goals and then not reaching them, we're less likely to keep trying and keep doing this. And so that, to me, made a lot of sense. So I think, first of all, we need to figure out why are we not succeeding in reaching our goals. And I think probably the number one reason is because we're setting goals we're not excited about. Maybe we're excited about the long-term result, but not really excited about the steps we need to take to reach them. So if you're someone that sets goals and then you find yourself motivating yourself to keep these goals with things like no pain, no gain, or nothing tastes as good as thin feels, or sacrifice, the definition of sacrifice is giving up something I want now for something I want more in the future. Well, the problem with all of these, even though they may be true, is that these all depend on your willpower getting you to some result that's in the future. And the problem is willpower is finite. We need something that's going to get us excited about something and keep us excited about it in the short term. So I still agree with setting long-term goals, but we need to look at how to get the day-to-day steps to be more fun. A really simple way to explain this principle is to use the words should or want. When you think about your goals that you've set for yourself, are you thinking, I should do this, I am supposed to do this, this is something I ought to be doing? Or are you thinking, I want to do this, I'm excited about this? That's the biggest difference right there. And if you get nothing else out of this video, that is the key. I'm going to share 3 steps with you of how you can almost guarantee you'll reach any goal you set for yourself. And then I'll explain it with an example, because I know that for me, I learn things a lot better when I have an actual example in my mind. Step number 1 is to decide what goals are most important to you and why. So there's a whole bunch of things we want for our lives, but narrow it down to the things that are really, truly most important to you. And if you really have an understanding of why those are important to you, you are very likely to stay committed to them. Number 2 is figure out what you get to do on a daily basis to reach those goals that are very important to you. Number 3 is the most important step. Put all your energy into this step and you will almost guarantee your results. Number 3 is to figure out what you get to believe about those daily steps that you're taking that's going to make you excited to take those steps. This is like short-term benefits, right? What are the short-term benefits of the daily steps you're taking that's going to make the reward immediate, even though these are something that's going to reach your long-term goal? So this works like magic. So here's the example I'm going to take you through. Honestly, in this study, the number 1 goal that people set for themselves was to lose weight. This is why I think this is a good example to use. Let's say you set a goal to drink green smoothies every day. And what's going on in your head about this is, I really should drink green smoothies every day. I really need more greens in my diet. Greens are kind of gross, they're kind of miserable, I hate vegetables, all this stuff, but I really need to drink a green smoothie every day so that I will be healthy in the long term, so that I won't die of cancer, so that I won't be fat, so that all of these things, right? All of these benefits are so long term, we're not seeing the reason why making a green smoothie right now is going to be worth doing. And so we'll think, yeah, someday I'm going to start making green smoothies, and someday I'm not going to be fat and I'm not going to die of cancer because I'm going to start making green smoothies. That really is a recipe for failure. Who's going to want to do that every day? I hate vegetables, I hate greens, but I'm going to put them all in a blender and make myself drink them. That's really not going to work. Basically what that is taking all of this should energy and sucking all the fun out of the goals that you set for yourself. Having a daily goal of a green smoothie every day, setting a goal of drinking a green smoothie every day is a really great idea, and it can be really fun. So let's try this from another angle with my formula, the 3 steps. So first you decide that your goal, that your long-term goal is that you want to be healthy and you want to lose weight. It's kind of vague, but that's okay. So you decide for number 2 that the daily steps you're going to take to reach this goal is going to be to make a green smoothie and drink it every day. So you have that specific short-term, here's what I'm going to take, the steps I'm going to take to reach that long-term goal. And then step number 3, most important, What do you get to believe about making a green smoothie every day that's gonna get you excited to do it? Okay, so here's what goes on in my head. I love making green smoothies. I love how they taste. I make them really yummy. They're really fast. They're such a quick way to make breakfast, and I never have to think about what am I making for breakfast today. It takes me 5 minutes, so it's fast, it's easy, it's delicious. And a short-term immediate benefit after drinking the green smoothie is that I get tons of energy right after I drink it, which makes my day go better. So even if I don't feel like eating one because maybe I'm not in the mood for how it's gonna taste, even though I really do believe they're yummy, I get that energy, and that motivates me to make it right now. What keeps me going are these little things I set up, my belief system that I changed, where I really get to look for those small day-to-day benefits that these little steps I'm taking are gonna get me. So this is really magic, especially that step number 3. You're gonna look for those little rewards of taking those daily steps. You'll be way more likely to stick with your goals until you reach those long-term benefits.